What's going on, everybody? Mike Schneiderman here with a quick self-help video on if you are having trouble starting your weed eater. I notice this happens to me about 2 or 3 times a year. I go to start my weed eater and, pull the cord, I prime the pump and everything, and it takes me, I don't know, like 20 pulls before it actually gets going. Then it's like a slow rev, and then it's like it has to warm up. So this is just a quick video to show you what maybe the problem could be. And it's actually a pretty simple solution. Now, this is a steel weed eater. This is actually the type where I can add attachments at the end. I love it. I've had it for about 3 years now. It's been fantastic. But in this case, once again, I'm having a little bit of trouble starting it up. So what you'll need today is a pair of rusty pliers or new ones, whatever works best for you. Some sort of flame device, able to get your hands on some sort of flame. I also have my little Bunsen burner type deal here, a little gas propane going on, and then some sort of scrubbing, something with hard bristles. This is just like a regular cleaning scrubber, or maybe if you have a wire brush, that'd probably work better. And then either a flathead screwdriver or this little like star-shaped head. So either, like I said, a flathead screwdriver will work, or this little star-shaped head's going to work, because what we're going to be doing is actually right down here on the weed eater, we are going to be removing this screw right here and taking out a filter to clean it off. So basically what happens is emissions from the weed eater build up on this filter and almost kind of clog it up. So we're going to be cleaning that off with our flame. First off, we're going to take this little screw out and be careful that it doesn't fall into the cage here. There we go. Hang on to that bad boy because he is small. Here's where your rusty pair of pliers or new pliers come in handy. We're going to reach right in, grab, there's a little filter, and pull him right out. Boom, just like that. All right, so as you guys can see, this filter's pretty clean. I cleaned it here about 2 months ago, but you can see right there are a lot of emissions built up on that. And what we're going to do is we're going to use our flame device right here to burn that off, and then the scrubber to scrub the rest of it off. Word of caution, remember, you do have gas in that thing, so move your flame away and make sure you don't have any gas or anything on your hands. Safety first, people. Come on. All right, so I got my flame going. Now I'm just going to take my little filter, hold it over the flame just like so, and you can kind of see it's actually flaming up because those emissions are catching on fire, and we're just burning all those emissions right off, breaking them down and burning them off. All right, now that we've burned the emissions off of the little wire filter here, you can see there's still a little something left on there. That's where we're going to take this bad boy and we're just going to scrub the rest of that stuff off. And it just comes right off. Boom, presto, just like that. Look at that. That is a clean filter. Now remember, I've been holding this thing the whole time with my pliers. It does cool off quite quickly because it is so small, but after you set the flame to that wire, that stuff heats up. So always use your pliers to hold on to the filter. Guys, that's pretty much clean right there. We're gonna go ahead and slide that back in and start this baby back up. So we just slide that filter right back in like so. It's cool now, so I can touch it. Push them all the way in, or some people just toss them. It's whatever you want to do. Depends on how much carbon footprint, I guess, you want to leave. And we just take our little screw again, pop it right back into the hole, and screw it right back in. And that screw actually catches the lip of that filter and holds it on there. Just tighten that down. All right, we're good. Let's fire it up. Alright, as you guys can see, that puppy fired right up. I mean, it went full throttle immediately. Sometimes when there's too much emission buildup on that filter, it's almost like I have to baby it. I have to like slowly squeeze the trigger, and the weed eater head will slowly start to spin. If I give it too much gas all at once, then the whole thing will just die. But as you can see right there, it went full throttle immediately. So hope this helps. Hope this works for you guys. That's the first place I'd start if I'm having trouble getting my weed eater fired up. And like I said, I have to do this about a couple times a year. Some people, though, just totally get rid of that little filter. But I do know that if you're working on public land or like government land, they do require you have that filter on. So guys, I hope this helped you out. Appreciate you watching. Catch you in the next video.